Right guys, so this is officially the first ride of the spring day. So right now, so I'm out here with Mrs. Burning Gas hauling ass, and this is Ross. If you want to go and follow him on Instagram, it's Ross Meets World. I'll stick that here, whatever part of the screen you can see. And as we all know, this is Sarah. You know, I'll put her Instagram tag in there. She's the wife. We're not really that bothered about her Instagram tag anymore. So yeah, so we're out with the bikes. So this is the Notorious 2. We're out together. Obviously I've brought out the bike. We've got the bikes out with us. So this is Sarah's Softail Slim 2017. And you know that's the Milwaukee 8 engine. Milwaukee 8 engine? No, it's not Milwaukee engine. I'm rusty. This is the 2017 Screaming Eagle 110 engine. And anybody who's been following me on Instagram and on YouTube, that is the Stage 5 Street Glide Project DFD. And Ross is here with his Ninja 650, the ER6F. Say hello, Ross. You got any wise words for us today?
No.
No wise words today? Alright,
Not today.
Not today, no wise words. And I don't know who this gentleman is, but anyway, it's going to be on YouTube, so it's all good. So yeah, we're out here in Linlithgow, historic town. Anybody who is not watching this from the UK, this is the actually the theoretical home of Scotty from Star Trek, if you look it up. So this is where we are today. So we just stopped. We're going to have a quick coffee. Thought we'd get the bikes out, chit chat, and discuss the Stage 5 on the Street Glide. So yeah, so carry on from there. So, hey, trust me, it helps. Hi guys, Gav from Burning Gas hauling ass. So we're out in Linlithgow today. I've got Mrs. Burning Gas hauling ass on the 2017, who's waving there, our 2017 Softail Slim. She's got her little GoPro setting up there. This is our first ride of the season together. And I've got Ross over there, who's going to be joining us on the British Heart Foundation charity bike run, hopefully in June. He's not got his GoPro on, but he does his best. He's on the ER6F or the 650 Ninja or the Green Goblin, or whatever which way you want to call that one. And yeah, anybody who doesn't recognise this is the Stage 5 Street Glide Special. So today is actually the first day of actually taking it out the road and seeing what it's like just on normal day-to-day rides, and seeing what it's like in, like, as you can see, kind of traffic and stuff. So we're just going to go for a little run, see what it's like, enjoy the Scottish sunshine, something really rare. That thing up to the right, yes, is actually sun, so we don't see it very often. So I'm going to go at the back, Ross is going to go in the middle, and I think Mrs. Burning Gas is going at the front. I think she's going to go at the front, but we'll see. So if we get lost, we blame the wife. If we don't get lost, we say it was me. So we can run it out of the way. And Ross, being the sports biker, he'll be annoying anyway. So let's do this. Doesn't get any lighter anyway. Ooh, shaky. Yep. So Stage 5, guys. I'll turn the radio down so you can hear me talking away here. Yep, so Stage 5 that got done just before the winter time. I haven't really been out in it very much, well, out in it at all, to be honest, until this morning when I took it out just to see what it was like, because it's got a race clutch in it, heads have all been done, all these other wonderful performance modifications. As I say, it's including the suspension. All I can say, the ride to here was absolutely superb. The handling of this thing now is like night and day, and I always wonder why Harley Davidson just can't come out and just put good suspension on the bikes from the go. You're paying like a lot of money for these bikes, you know. You think they would just give you good suspension. You know, you go into like buy a sports bike and it comes with Öhlins suspension. You know, and you're paying like 16, 17 grand for, you know, like these, you know, like R1s with the upgraded Brembos and the upgraded suspension, and you're spending what, 20, 21, 22. I think even now the new M8's got the new M8 version of this bike's like £23,000 with the new import duties that you've now got to pay, and you're still getting bog standard suspension. So one of the things I will say is definitely worth it. As I say, I've got the Legends on the front, Legends on the rear, and with the engine modifications, wow, what a difference. So yeah, so we're in the Lithgow just now, guys. This is, I think you'll hear me mention it earlier when we were stopped for a coffee when we first got here. This is the theoretical home of Scotty from Star Trek. Well, Lithgow in Scotland, for any of you, you know, any of you Trekkies out there. And this is just another day coming through Lithgow. It's a small town, really packed. You know, you get a lot of bikes coming through here because it is quite a touristy town, and everybody wants to come and see the palace. There's a palace here, and there's a loch, you know, a big, come and feed the ducks and have their lunch, and it's very picturesque, and take nice photographs and other wonderful selfies, and you see all these things doing. So to say, we're only out for a little short journey today, just to see how things go. You know, being the first day, like first official ride of the season, had rain the other day that washed away a lot of the ground salt that was put on for during the winter time. So we're kind of just on tender hooks, just learn that it's almost like we don't ride the bikes for almost 5 or 6 months, just depending on, you know, how you go. Sure, I've got as well, so we're all good. Phone, wallet, and recording audio and doing YouTube all at the same time with one hand. So that is all we're doing today, guys. So like Ross, he hasn't ridden his bike either all winter. He used to commute on that bad boy there. He's actually the newest person in this group of friends of mine who has the licence, and because he rode to work and back every day on his bike, it made a big, like, massive difference to his riding ability. I mean, I watched it, what is it, maybe it wasn't last year because it was the peak of the coronavirus, but the year before, when we were out riding bikes, it was like, wow, the difference in your riding now, you know, like taking bends and your braking and all the combinations of different factors. So he's came on leaps and bounds. My wife that you can see up the front there, you know, she's had a license now for, oh wow, riding bikes for 10 years. She's had a Yamaha, and that's her third Harley she's on now. I never really influenced that much at all. But yeah, that was the ones that she wanted. She had a couple of Sportsters and then moved up to the Softail. Natural progression for her. And you know, maybe I had a small influence on the you know, get the 110, you know, Screaming Eagle engine, and that's like, well, you get that, then that's you're almost at the top of the food chain. You know, when it comes to your bike. So, and she hasn't done anything to it at all. You know, all she's probably done to it is stick a GoPro clamp on the front of it. I'm hoping, I think you'll probably heard me mention the other day that we have got exhausts for it. So she's going to get them fitted by me in the garage, and hopefully we'll see a difference, because, well, it does come with the Screaming Eagle air filter and the Screaming Eagle headers and the Screaming Eagle engine, so it just needs to breathe a little bit easier and give her a little bit of grrr. As I said, we like a bit of grrr in the burning gas hauling ass camp with motorcycles. So right now, as I say, that's the 3 of us. The 4th is my younger brother, my younger brother Craig. He is another member of the team that's doing the British Heart Foundation. Now he is self-employed now. He was employed for a company, but now he's working for himself, so he's got to put a lot more hours into, you know, making income to pay for those essentials that we all have to pay out on a regular basis. But he hasn't ridden the bike in a while, so we're hoping that we can get a little bit of bike time with him in the next couple of weeks or so, to try and kind of get him used to riding his bike again before he embarks on this British Heart Foundation bike run where we go and visit all the different Harley Davidson dealerships. So if anybody else obviously who is watching this from further afield, yeah, we are in Scotland, as you're all aware of the Scottish accent, but we are in the Central Belt, and this is surrounding where we stay. So beautiful. Most people just sit back and take it in and appreciate where you come from, but I do. You know, I do love it around here, and even though it's really busy, it's grew in the last so many years, and unfortunately, you know, all these extra homes have been built, and all these other people have moved in, and blah blah blah. They haven't increased the infrastructure to take on the extra traffic, and it can be a little bit upsetting, to say the least. But we do love it here, and we probably will never move. We'll probably have a second home in another country, and if we can afford 10 years to come to enjoy more sunshine than what we do, we don't get a lot of it here, and I think our hobbies as motorcyclists do suffer because of it. But we're hoping to improve that as the years go on, and go further afield back to America again as the coronavirus eases up and travel restrictions ease up as well, and we'll be able to go ride bikes again back in Florida, which is absolutely awesome. We get the weather. Sarah and I do it. We enjoy going. We used to go more regularly, but obviously until all this. But if we can get back into that, we will do, and if it's one thing that we can say through all this that's happened with the coronavirus, you know what I mean, I think everybody's maybe in the same boat, as you just don't know when anything like this ever comes again, and the things that you're so used to having just get taken away from you. So we're hoping that we can get back at riding, we can go back to Florida, we can get some sun, we can go to Disney, and I can hire a bike, and we can go see Orlando Harley, and we got to know them, and go down to Space Coast Harley, and all these wonderful places, and horses. Yeah, so got all that coming on, guys. Say early in the season, the lockdown's just eased up a little bit around here. We're trying to stay a bit more local. This is kind of local to us, and we're hoping that we can maybe start going further north, and you can see some of our beautiful Scottish countryside up the mountains, and take it from there. So I'm going to just give it away here, and I'll edit it as I go along. So we are now going through Agonies. I'm not going to subject any of the viewers to this, because even riding through here annoys me. People just park on the side of the roads and they don't really give a hoot. Actually, they don't give a shit. But one thing I have noticed is, because I've got the GoPro bolted onto the front of my helmet, the traffic behaves itself a bit more, and it looks like it hasn't rained through here very much at all, because it looks like there's still all this salt on the road. Oh well, I did promise I was going to wash my bike anyway, and it's a nice day for it. I've no idea what the temperature is, but we'll give it a little go. Do that when I get back. Neutralise. Whoa! I'm glad I don't have that to go in my video. Ah, there you go. People parking double on either side, and the DPD driver hasn't got a clue. Oh look, I've just turned the road into a bottleneck. You know, it's really good, you know what I mean, when you've got family and friends who all ride motorbikes, motorcycles, and we can all hang out together and do what we enjoy, and we can stop and we can have something nice to eat or a cup of coffee, and we can just talk, and just generally chit chat. I've always loved it, and I mean, years ago it wasn't always like this. It was totally different. You know, you're younger. You know what I mean? We had cars, and we would maybe, you know, drive around and you know, like in park and sit and talk. But for this, you know what I mean, it is true what they say. You know, I mean, motorcycles do bring people together, and definitely, you know, it's like when I got my license, like obviously a long time ago, and then my brother, he went and got his license, and one of the things I remember him saying to me was, I'm going to go get my bike license. And I said to him, all right, okay, cool. This is just something you fancy doing as well? And he says, well, we're a family. We've got a family, you know, bike enthusiasts. I mean, my dad rode bikes. Like, I had a bike license. And Craig says, so I just want to get mine so I can spend more time with you. And back then, that's my younger brother. And I went, wow, you know, that he basically thinks that, you know what I mean, we can go out and hang out together, and we do, you know what I mean, when I'm home not working away. And then like Ross, he went and got his bike license and did the same thing, and then we've got another friend, Brian, who does the same thing. And then you know, and then Sarah, you know, obviously that's going on 10 years ago now. Like, she said the same thing. She goes, well, I want to get my bike license because when you go out on your bike, even just on your own, I want to be able to come with you. And I genuinely, I can't believe the difference that made to things around, you know, in general. At home, it was like we'd wake up on a nice, like, spring, summer, autumn day, and first thing Sarah says is, well, do you want to go for lunch today if it's a day off? And it matched in with my time off and I'm home working away. And they say, yeah, where do you want to go? And the first thing we say is, why don't we take the bikes and we go here for lunch? So you're almost going, we'll take our bikes, we'll go for a bike run, and then we'll have a nice lunch. We'll sit and talk and catch up with bits and bobs, you know what I mean? Sarah's got her life full of work and her crafting business on the side, and I'll sit and talk about what things are going on over in Africa, and like keep her up to date with just general talk, like husband-wife chat. And then we'll finish that, we'll get back on the bikes again, we'll go back to being bikers for the next hour or a couple of hours when we go home, put the bikes away, spend time together washing them, putting them away, and we can socialise on every level like that. And it's honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing to share that kind of experience as bikers. I mean, it's like, I know a lot of couples maybe go to the gym together and all that kind of stuff, and that's great. That's your thing. You do you guys, and you can't really complain. But because obviously we're all motorcycle enthusiasts here, just for having that ability to do that is absolutely amazing. I love it. You know, I can't complain at all. And long may it continue for as long and weary. As I say, she leads the pack now. You know, I mean, years ago she would never even go in the back of the bike with me when we were younger, like in our early 20s. Now she's running about in a Screaming Eagle Softail Slim. So yeah, what a difference it is. It just makes a massive difference. So if anybody's watching the channel and excuse me, anybody's watching the channel and like they have a bike and their wife is kind of interested, honestly, some guys might not like it. Oh, I get on my bike to get away from my wife. I've heard that. Oh God, second time I've done that. Oh, I get on my bike to get away from my wife. And you go, yeah, but when you're riding bikes together, there's no time limits, there's no restrictions. You can go away for the day, 2 days, all weekend. And when you're riding together, she's doing the exact same thing you are, you know, and that's it. So yeah, absolutely amazing. So if there's any women out there or any guys out there watching the channel or watching the videos, and their partners are thinking about getting a license and they're not sure. Oh wow, it's amazing the difference it makes. It really is. Just totally changes how life is for us. Slightly, it's a bit of competitiveness as well, which is nice. So just a short video today, guys. Just a quick 10-minute slow introduction. We're all back on the roads again after a nice long cold coronavirus. Look at the dust coming up on that. That is absolutely crazy. And the problem is that's not just normal road dust. That's our wonderful salt from our local salty mines. So I'll take full advantage of the fact that I'm now coming to the end of this part of the road. I'm going to say thank you for everybody who has subscribed to the channel. If it's new here, my name is Gareth and we are Burning Gas Hauling Ass. Thank you for watching this. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please, helps us out a lot. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell, hit that subscribe, and please enjoy the rest of the motorcycle content. There we have, and take it easy, and as always, keep hauling ass, guys.